Hello, my darlings. Welcome to this reading. So in this one, we're going to be finding out about the next significant love relationship that will come into your life. It could be with somebody new, somebody you already know. It could be a rekindled romance. Why don't we go ahead and find out? I have 3 shiny options for you today. Option number 1, Angel Aura Quartz. Option number 2, we have the Rainbow Pyrites. And option number 3, my darlings, we have the citrine. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it. And let's go ahead and begin. My lovely option number 1. Hi, welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn to this Angel Aura Quartz, absolutely stunning. I'm going to put it over here. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the cards have to say about your next significant relationship. Who it's going to be with, when it's going to happen, why is it going to be significant. Of course, we're talking about romantic relationships over here. Okay. So there's this energy that you guys are missing somebody at this particular moment. You could be at the stage of your life where you're letting go of the past or you're reminiscing about the past. There's something about, you know, when you think like the old days were better, and maybe over here you're thinking men or women before they were different, and now it's very difficult for you to find somebody to partner up with because it kind of feels like you're somebody who's old school with values and morals, and you seem to be meeting people who don't support this. You have a lot of love to give over here, and there's this energy of loneliness. You might be missing somebody terribly right now. Like there's just this energy that, you know, you have so much compassion, loving, beautiful, nourishing energy within you to give, but you don't have anybody to give it to. And I think you might be going through a stage where you're kind of deciding whether to stick with the hope or just, you know, accept some sort of new reality where it's the cold, harsh truth. And it's something about your emotions aren't being like in balance, aren't being, I don't want to say in the right place, but maybe that's the right way of putting it. Because for some of you, what I'm sensing over here already is that you guys could be relocating, or you guys could be dealing with somebody who's at a distance, or you're thinking about going somewhere. There's something about a change of scenery, and maybe speaking to somebody with an accent. The Devil. And you're still haunted by the past. Still haunted by the past. And that past still haunts you. Alright, let me see why. There's some sort of wish that didn't come true, or it could be that you guys invested a lot of time in a person and in a relationship that you're now not happy with. Okay. And there's also an indication of long distance. Again, they keep telling me long distance. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming through very strongly. And the Seven of Swords. Major trust issues, right? Option number 1. Major trust issues. You don't seem to trust anybody. And now it feels like the time is standing still. Why is the time standing still for you? So let me say this. Some of you could be experiencing some sort of financial difficulty over here. You might be worried about finances, and it's dragging for way too long. And it's either you're attracting somebody who is emotionally poor, like I said at the beginning of the reading, or you guys could just be attracting somebody who wants to, like just a one-nighter sort of thing. But you are ready for something else. You're ready for something more. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look whether actually there's anybody on the horizon. Okay, so there is, I don't know how happy you are going to be with this, but there's some sort of energy of an unfinished story, unfinished business. So it kind of feels like this person from the past is making an appearance again. And you're starting to catch feelings. Maybe you told yourself that, I'm not interested, but you're starting to catch feelings over here. It feels like this person withdrew and then came back. But they came back wiser. They came back with a decision. Let me see which decision. They came back with a decision that the decision they made in the past was wrong. There's something about making a wrong choice, a wrong move over here. Maybe they chose somebody else over you, or you chose somebody else over them, and they're coming back because that choice wasn't the right one. Might have been, they're telling me maybe somebody who's stuck in a third-party situation. Page of Wands. It feels like somebody had an impulse. Like, when you just have this impulse and instead of waiting for it to pass, it feels like this person has acted upon this impulse and they're like, oh, F me, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Because this person is saying, I don't feel complete without you. So, guys, for you, option number one, your next significant relationship, it feels like it's going to happen with somebody from the past, somebody you already know. For some of you, it's not somebody you had a relationship with, it's an almost. They're giving you this like energy of almost. For others of you, it's somebody you actually have, who you've already have had a relationship with. Somebody who stalled for some reason. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini energy, Libras coming through strongly. Yeah, see, now they're saying like I'm ready to choose. I've made up my mind. I want you. So that story isn't over. Between you and this person, they're coming back. So let me try and see if it's a good idea or not. I mean, I'm sure you're going to be able to make the right decision, but yeah, they're saying that there's another cycle over there. The universe will bring the two of you back together. The universe will bring the two of you back together. There's some sort of cycle that you need to either finish and move on, either finish and just let it go completely. But this relationship is going to be quite significant for you. This is what the cards are saying. Let me try and get the timing. This is a timeless reading, guys, whenever you find it. And they're like, I can't let you go. Okay, so this could be happening within the next 7 to 10 weeks. 7 to 10 weeks. And this is what they're telling me. All right, my lovely option number one. That's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. Do check my Patreon page out as well. And take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye. My lovely option number 2, if you guys were drawn to this rainbow pyrite. And welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and find out about your next significant relationship. Think about yourself, say your name out loud or in your head. So let me see what's going on with you right now. What's going on with your love life? Ace of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. My darlings, you must be preoccupied with work right now, yeah? You're like, oh, I'm trying not to pay attention to my love life or the lack thereof because I'm focusing on me, I'm focusing on my pentacles. Yeah, it seems like you, my darlings, option number 2, you're very, very smart. Sometimes you're too smart for your own good. It's very difficult to find, because for you, you find intellect sexy. You find it incredibly attractive. The looks, it's important to you as well, but you know, they're telling me it's the mind, it's intelligence that matters, both emotional intelligence, mental intelligence. Can you have a discussion with this particular person or not? And I think now you're focused on just doing your thing, but I guess you're still interested in love since you're watching this reading. For you, you know, you kind of always speak your mind over here. Sometimes it bites you in the butt, right? And you're like, I'm unlucky when it comes to love. I'm unlucky when it comes to love. Oh my God, guys, a lot of Libra energy that's coming through over here. Maybe you're somebody who's a doctor, who's a lawyer, somebody who's very pragmatic. Or maybe it's just your current energies, you know? Maybe you're a hopeless romantic at heart, but right now the cards are reading you that way. And they're telling me right now you withdrew. So I'm not even seeing anybody next to you, to be quite honest with you. You know, if you're interested in somebody or you are like in a situationship, this is not your pile. Because here I have my singles. I don't even know if you guys are ready to mingle. Because with the Hermit in reverse and the Four of Cups, you're like, oh, I'm not even bothered. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Well, I guess it's an approach as well. Definitely. But I want to tell you something over here. My intuition is telling me that there's somebody who likes you. Yeah, my intuition is right. The Two of Cups. Shall we try and find out who it is and why this person is being mentioned in the next significant relationship? Okay. So for some of you, because I do have ladies and gentlemen watching who are interested in women, there's some sort of woman that might be a little bit older than you are, and she's very much interested in you. For some reason, you don't feel like you could trust her, but she likes you. She likes you. The only thing is, they're saying that she could be taken. She could be taken. But she likes you. I think you guys need to hear it that, you know, that there are people who are interested in you. Because maybe with the Queen of Wands, sometimes we tell ourselves horrible things. Sometimes the Queen of Wands, she plays tricks on us. The Queen of Swords. And for my lovely ladies watching, you tell yourself, you tell yourself a lot of horrible things as well. Why do you do that? It's almost like you build a a wall around yourself. It's very difficult for somebody to get through. Because there is somebody who likes you. But the same, when it's a person, when it's a male person, the same thing. This person might not be available, or this person might just not be good news. But somebody definitely likes you over here. Maybe you know, and maybe you're not interested. But just a reminder that you're very attractive, and there's definitely people out there who like you. And the question is, whether you like them back. Now, it doesn't look that way. So let's take a look at the next significant relationship. And what's going to happen for you, my lovely option number 2. Because, you can be skeptical, but it doesn't mean it isn't going to happen. A lot of you, you're like, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay. 3 of Swords. Who broke your heart so much that you don't want to believe in love at all? 7 of Cups. You see, there's a little bit of an issue over here, my lovely option number 2. They're telling me that you associate romance with pain. Romance, love with pain. So of course, why would you fall in love when everything that it did in the past was cause you pain? So the cards are suggesting over here that you take a look at things from a slightly different perspective. Because you're still holding on to some sort of past story. And you think that it's going to repeat itself. Not necessarily so. No, not at all. But it is not letting you move forwards. So what they're telling me over here, next trip that you're going to take, you might be tempted to cancel it. Don't. Go for it. Go somewhere where you haven't been before. Because this is going to kind of get you out of this energy. There's some sort of closure that's happening over here. And you're meeting a person who's going to feel like a friend. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming through very strongly. This person is going to be very emotionally available. Emotionally, I want to say deep. Because this person is going to come into your life as a friend. And then the romance begins over here. But to be honest with you, it's interesting, guys, because I usually get this sort of resistance from option number 3. Today it's you. And they're saying don't resist. Because this person is going to find you smart, sexy. They're going to find you very intriguing. With this particular person that's coming through, you're going to have a fantastic sex life, honestly. So it is very significant because this particular person is going to bring bring you back the faith in humanity, bring back the faith in love. It feels like they're going to be either mixed race. There's some sort of connection to Asia for some of you. And the Ace of Cups. It's going to be nice, slow, steady relationship that evolves into love, evolves into romance. Very easygoing, very slow, very beautiful, and very healing as well. I also want to mention that you guys are going to be able to relax. There's something about being able to relax with this person. So okay, let me go ahead and take a look at and this is going to be long-term. This is what they keep repeating, long-term. A person with whom you're going to be able to have long conversations with. And love itself, it's going to not be this crazy burst. It's something like, you start a beautiful fire and you just sit there and watch it burn and burn and burn and burn. And it's beautiful because it's keeping you warm. It's aesthetically pleasing, and there is going to be a lot of passion whenever you're ready. And again, they keep saying this is going to change your mind about love. about relationships, because this is going to be a very healthy relationship. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Look at this. She's coming through with the Devil. They're saying there's a lot of negative thinking that's happening over here. And this is also something that is going to be healed. All right, let me go ahead and take a look at the timing when this could be happening. You're fighting it. You guys are honestly fighting it. But it could be happening within the next 5 months. Within the next 5 months. This is what they're saying. But you need to get back out there into the world. Your next significant relationship is not going to fly into the window, guys, or fall down the chimney, unless it's Santa, you know. And when I'm doing this reading, if you're waiting for Santa, you're going to be waiting still for a little while. All right, my darlings. So that's what I have for you, my lovely option number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. If you're up for a personal reading that focuses specifically on your situation, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. Of course, do check my Patreon page out and make sure to take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye. My amazing option number 3. If you guys were drawn to the citrine, get comfy. Let's go ahead and begin. Think about yourselves. And let's find out about the next significant relationship. A romantic relationship, love relationship that's coming into your life and when it's going to happen. Okay, tell me a little bit about yourselves. What's happening? Nice. Okay. Right. Well, this is a good card when we're talking about a lovely gentleman out there. This is telling me that you guys are ready for something big. For my lovely ladies out there, it feels like you're in the energy of your masculine. There's something about needing to balance your energies out a little bit. But overall, I actually see that, you know, regardless of which gender you are, with the Emperor, you guys are ready for something more. You guys have passed some sort of lesson or series of lessons. You guys had to kiss a couple of frogs, maybe not even a couple of frogs, but you know you're ready for something else. You're ready for something more. You're leveling up. For some of you, even though this is a love reading, I'm actually seeing that there's a lot of good stuff that's going to be coming your way when it comes to career. And for some of you, you know, you guys could be still legally married or living with your spouse or partner temporarily for whatever reason. Heavily influenced by your father, either in the past or still. King of Wands. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy. Interesting. The Hermit. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you guys are somebody people look up to, people listen to. You've already achieved quite a few things. But when it comes to emotions, you're a little bit closed off now, aren't you? And you have made a decision, or you could be making a decision right now to separate from somebody from the past. So if you're thinking about, you know, is my next significant relationship with somebody from the past? It doesn't feel like it. No. Because you are here like I'm closed off to the past. That's it. I've learned my lesson. Like zebra doesn't change its stripes for you. This is what I keep hearing. Okay. Leopard doesn't lose its spots. Oh, the mice are still squeaking. The birds are still chirping. You know, you get the idea. I'm just trying to lighten the mood up a little bit because I think you guys, option number 3, you're quite serious. But there's also this fun side to you that wants to see the light of the world. Okay. Okay, I see. You're like 10 of Swords, Blush Lily. What fun. I'm in the 10 of Swords energy. Okay. It's difficult for you. It's interesting because it's funny how I mentioned that, you know, a lot of my ladies over here, you have to be in your masculine energy because you're protecting this beautiful Queen of Cups within you. There's a very sensitive and very fragile part of you that's been hurt. So you went into this Emperor mode, you went into the King of Wands mode, you went into the Hermit mode. And you're like, I'm hustling, I'm building, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But your Queen of Cups is very hurt over here. In need of emotions, in need of love. And look at this, the Emperor and the Empress. So I'm going to say this, guys. Regardless of what is going on right now, you are going to meet your match very, very soon. I'll take a look at the timing in a minute. But I just want you to know over here, my darlings, that honestly, the Emperor will meet his Empress. The Empress will meet her Emperor. You are ready. You learned the lessons. You know now. And this is going to be a totally different relationship. Full of romance. Look at this, the Knight of Cups. I can already hear the hoofs of the horse. I saw this the other day. I couldn't stop laughing. Somebody posted a post on Instagram and it said, well, my Prince Charming is obviously not riding his white horse because he's stuck on a turtle somewhere in the desert looking confused. And this feels like your story because it's been so long. And you're like, where the hell is my Prince Charming? Where the hell is my princess? Right? But it feels like you guys, option number 3, you got a really nice, big, and very painful dose of reality check. And the truth is, it's very painful. I understand. That's why I keep trying to bring a little bit of humor and a little bit of lightness into your reading because I honestly feel for you. It's very difficult what it is that you're going through in this particular moment. So the cards are like, don't worry. This too shall pass. Remember, Solomon? This too shall pass. And even right now, it feels like it's the end of the world or it's very difficult and your heart is breaking into 1,000,001 pieces. And there's honestly somebody who's made just for you. And you're going to meet this person. And the cards are saying sooner than you think. Yeah, it's meant to happen. For a lot of you, this could be happening within the next 10 weeks. 10 weeks, guys. Because they're saying that within the next 10 weeks, you're going to see a lot of changes in your life. Like things are going to speed up. And you might be feeling like you're traveling at the speed of light. And you need a moment or two to catch your breath, to catch up to what's going on. But it feels like the universe is like, okay, baby, I got you. And it's like this hand that lifts you up, if you will. By the way, for some of you, you're getting somebody who's very, very strong, physically very strong. So this person might be working out. I'm talking more about the gentleman over here, where it doesn't matter what size you are, my darlings. This person is going to be able to lift you up, throw you over their shoulder, and of course I'm joking over here, but you know, drag you into their cave and do naughty things to you, wink wink. Yeah, but honestly, guys, the next relationship, it's going to be filled with love, it's going to be filled with fun, it's going to help you unlock this energy of joy, of good cheer, of laughter that you have within you. Maybe you haven't been yourself for a very long time, and there's a very big part of you that wants to enjoy life and have fun and joke around and maybe be a little bit of a kid. Your inner child wants to come through. Look at this, the Sun, the Three of Cups. It kind of feels like right now you guys are surrounded by somebody who's quite toxic, or you have to feel like you constantly have to fight with those people or defend yourself, or, you know, this type of environment you'd rather not be in. And there's just this energy where honestly things are going to start looking up. I'm getting a lot of Gemini energy in this reading as well. And this particular person and you to them, you're going to be like a ray of sunlight that comes into their life. And for some reason, they're telling me summertime is quite important. So remember your birthday in summer, or you could be meeting this person in summer, depending on when you're watching this timeless reading. But here they keep saying it's going to be completely different to what you are used to what you are expecting. Trust the process over here. Trust the process. Ten of Pentacles. This is going to be your future spouse. I'm gonna be giving out spoilers over here. For the other two options, it wasn't as apparent as it is with you, because you guys are meeting your future spouse. Like I said, the Emperor meets the Empress and vice versa. Somebody who's, who's had their fair share of heartbreak and understanding and maturing and going through hell and back and withdrawing and then coming back and healing. You know what I mean, guys? Like, it takes one to know one, and you are going to have very similar stories with your future spouse, and this is going to be your future spouse. If you don't want to get married, this is just going to be the person you're going to live with for a very, very long time over here, because I'm seeing at least 10 years being indicated with the Ten of Pentacles. And you're actually going to be very financially secure with this person as well. So that's some good news, cherry on top. So that's what I see for you, my lovely option number 3. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you. If you're up for a personal one where we take a look at your specific situation, at your energies, do send me an email. The email is in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page. Make sure to check it out. Over 150 exclusive videos and additional discounts you get as my patron. Alright guys, take care of your beautiful selves then. Bye.